Hi everyone, welcome. Just trying to fix my lighting up. Oh, that's better. How is everyone? Hopefully you're having a really great week. If you're new here, my name's Tracy.bish. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia and I go live every Thursday at 5. As you're popping on, please pop on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm just going to pop the camera down a tad. It has been actually really warm this week here in Victoria, which is nice, but it's actually making me really tired. So it's just something that I'm not used to. Might have something to do with the exercise as well. I don't know. It's probably a combination of things, but it has been beautiful weather and it's nice to be able to get the washing done, put on the, excuse me, washing done, put on the line and bring it out. Put it away in your cupboard straight away, which is fantastic. Hi everyone, hi Sharon, hi Glenda, hi Marion, hi Sue, hi Deborah, how are you? Welcome everyone, I'm so happy that you're joining me. Like I was saying, really quite a warm week this week. My husband and I are back to riding. We had our first ride, push bike riding yesterday. A lot of things are sore. It's going to take a good, probably, I don't know, a good couple of weeks, maybe a little bit longer to get conditioned again. So everything was sore. I couldn't believe how much was sore while we were out riding last night. My wrists were sore, my hands were sore, my feet were sore, my bum's sore, my bum is still sore. It's a little bit of a hot spot there, but anyway, we'll be back to doing it maybe 3 times a week, maybe eventually getting into maybe every day, but we'll wait and see. But it's nice to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather. Yeah, welcome everyone. It's nice to have so many on. What else has been happening this week? We had, just trying to think, what did we do on the weekend? I think I did some crafting, which is always good. I've been able to get a bit of crafting done this week as well. I'm just trying to think. I really don't know whether we've done a lot over the week. So have you guys done anything exciting that you can tell us about? You're sore just thinking about Sharon. Oh man. Yeah, it'll be fun. Once we get back into it, it'll be fun. We were planning on continuing through winter, but it was so cold and I'm a little bit dicey on the roads when it's so dark. We have a lot of trucks on our main road and we have to travel on our main road to get off onto the dirt roads. So yeah, look, trucks scare me, and because we have to go after we shut the shop, which is in wintertime, it's dark. So yeah, I tend to put it off. I probably should get on and do my static bike, but anyway, I got lazy over winter, like I think everyone does, so you need that little break for your body as well. Hi Jeanette, how are you? Nice to have you here. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think. I don't even know whether we've got anything planned for this weekend, so it's super boring. But spring has definitely sprung because we have most of my my fruit trees are now flowering. There are bees everywhere, which is really good. I think last year we didn't have too much fruit because we had the floods, and I think that affected our bees as well. So I don't think we had as many bees last year, which meant that there wasn't much fruit. So this year hopefully will be a bit of a bumper crop, although it's going to be really hot too, I think. So hopefully that doesn't affect it too much. We have our daughter will be on school holidays. She's a teacher. She'll be on school holidays next week, and she's coming home for a week, maybe not quite a week. I think it's like 4 nights. So that's going to be really great. I don't know what we'll get up to, but I'm sure we'll probably be able to take her off and do a few things one-on-one sort of while the shop's open, because she's coming while we're still working. Deborah says her daughter and her went to scrapbooking, card making and junk journal retreat last weekend. Oh wow. Did you get much done, Deborah, or was it more that you were learning? How exciting. What a nice weekend to have. Marion says lots of gardening, craft, spray painted. Oh, your weather vane. Yep. Now a shiny bright red. Awesome. Good job. Hi Carol, how are you? Welcome. Marion said shopping, shopping, shopping. Yeah, no, it'll probably just be food, food, and food. I don't do shopping. You know that. I'll let you explain, Deborah, what junk journaling is. But yeah, that's pretty big. Big everywhere. I've got some friends that do junk journaling, which, you know, they do some really great job as well. You did some things and some learning. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's good. It's nice to have a nice weekend away where you get to play and learn and just have fun. And to do it with your daughters, even better. That's really nice. All right. Keep messaging, keep putting your comments in. I'm just going to get started because I have team meeting tonight, so we can't have a super late night tonight on the live. And I'm really excited to show you today's card that is part of September's bundle tutorial, and that's what we're going to be creating with tonight. So I will come back to comments and keep seeing what you're all writing, so please keep commenting. I really love it when you do that. Also, if you are new here, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button, so before you leave us, maybe if you're not staying the whole time, please subscribe. So yeah. All right, so Tracy's Sunday Challenge this week's theme is blues. Now Stampin' Up have an amazing amount of blues in their colour collection, their colour families. Let me show you the card that I created for my challenge. So it's this one here, using the Azure Afternoon. Azure Afternoon, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the Playing in the Rain bundle, and I've coloured my little rabbit in Smoky Slate, Petal Pink, and Daffodil Delight with the Azure Afternoon. Who loves the stamping blends? I think the stamping blends are amazing, so really fun. I've also added a little bit of ink blending in the background, just brushed it on with the ink blending brushes. Some clouds that are stuck up on some dimensionals, and then we've got a little strip of the Smoky Slate here with the umbrella. So isn't that cute? A few little what are they called? Embellishments. They're called something else, but I can't think of them. But I just love this card. This is so fun, even though, you know, it's a little bit of a... I think that's such a cute card. I really like that one. Super fun. 45th wedding anniversary. Oh, last Saturday. Happy anniversary, Deborah. That's awesome. 45 years is a great, that's a good innings. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Jeanette. All right. So, yeah, if you would like to join in this week's challenge, you've still got till Sunday. Use any blue that's in, you know, you could use the retired blues as well. Just pick a blue, pick a few blues, and create a card. Then head over to my Facebook, my business Facebook page. There is a post with the graphic of this week's challenge, and then you just place your card in the comments section. Go over and take a look at what everyone's created as well, because there's some beautiful cards over there. I think a lot of people love our blues, which is really nice. But yeah, come and join in, and then on Sunday morning I will have a new post up and you can join in that week's challenge. So, you know, you can use Stampin' Up products, you can use retired or current products, you can use non-Stampin' Up products. Just create a card and join in. It's all about sharing creativity and inspiration and just having a little fun, getting use of your craft supplies as well. All right, so we still have that special release of the DSP. I'm actually going to show you some of the papers that are in that special release, because I've done them for my paper share. So I've cut them down because I've given them as free gifts in my paper share, and I'll show you my paper share in just a minute. So this one here is called Shining Christmas Specialty DSP, and this is definitely shiny, but look at these designs. Holly, I'm not sure what that's called. That's really elegant. That screams Christmas to me. Oh, that light's terrible, sorry. some presents, and then some trees. And then on the opposite side, we have, these are cherry cobbler and mossy meadow. We have the cherry cobbler. So that one side has the foiling, the other side is more just normal cardstock. So some baubles, Christmas baubles, Christmas lights, a great design there, and then another one. So this is one of the papers that you can choose right now, to purchase right now. It's called Shining Christmas DSP. It's $27. Pop that one away. The next one, which I think this is a great traditional style DSP. This is called Traditions of Saint Nick. Now, if you have that Saint Nick bundle, this works really well with it. It pairs beautifully. So let me show you each piece. Isn't that gorgeous? Actually, I should do this side. One side has like a damask. Is that what it's called? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all that. That is my favourite one. And St. Nick's. Some light posts. And then little living rooms with the fireplaces. And then on the other side we have that damask. And if that's how you say it, say yes. If it's not, just say no. It wouldn't be the first time that I've said the wrong name or not known what the pattern is. But isn't that pretty? Very, very elegant. And these all come in 12 by 12 packs as well. Yes, thank you, Sharon. And that one's actually got the larger image. And then close, you've got that one. So very, very traditional. That's called Traditions of Saint Nick DSP. 12 by 12, $21.75 here in Australia. And then the final one I have to show you is really, really pretty. It actually goes with one of our sets in the catalogue, in our annual catalogue. It's called Delightful Floral. Look at this. And you guys might know what this stamp set's called. If you don't, I'll get up and take a quick look. I probably should have checked that before I went live, but I didn't. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is a really pretty. Love the colours in it. Translucent florals. That's it, Sue. Thank you. Oh, there you go, Deborah. Oh, Glenda, Deborah has put in what the junk journal is. I really like this one as well. So Delightful Floral DSP, 12 by 12, $21.75. So all those are available. There's also a silver and gold sparkly that has adhesive backed on the back of it. So it's perfect for your die cutting. Those intricate little dies that you can place through and then just peel the backing off, and it's adhesive. Fantastic idea. But these are the other three that are available now, and you can grab them in my online store if you're interested. Move that to the side. World Card Making Day. That is coming up 7th of October. Now, in the description of this video, I do have the link to register your spot now. It is a free event that Stampin' Up have that are doing. So please go over and sign up. It looks like it's going to be a fun day with lots of crafting. I'm not sure whether they're going to let everyone know exactly what stamp sets they're using and all the measurements of the cards and that. But if they don't, let me know, and I've actually got all the measurements for the cards and all the projects that they're going to be using, so I can let you know that as well if you're interested. But please go over, register, just join in for the day. Even if you're not creating, you'll get a little bit of inspiration, and you know, it's always fun to join in. Hi Ali, how are you? Okay, so the Craft for a Cause. I did tell you this last week. There is a DSP pack in the new mini catalogue. It is called A Walk in the Forest. It's on page 5, I think. yes, page 5. 4-5. So you can see that here. Really, really pretty paper. Lots of polar bears, and you've got trees and forest views. This one is actually a Making a Difference DSP. So if you purchase this in Australia, Stampin' Up will actually donate $4.25 that you have purchased to a good cause. I believe they still haven't, they are using support organisations dedicated to spreading cheer and providing support to those in need. I don't know the specific organisation. I don't think they've let us know that just yet, but they will let us know how much that they did give out to each of the respective countries, and they'll also let us know what the organisations are. So it's a reputable organisation, I can guarantee you that, and that $4.25 will, for every DSP pack that you purchase, will go to a really great cause. So I love that Stampin' Up do that. I think that's always so nice that they're always giving back as well. So Jeanette said, too lovely ones to choose from. She still has stacks of last year's Christmas DSP. Yeah, use what you have now, Jeanette, and then that way you can buy some more. There is a couple in there that I highly recommend though, but that's just me. We have the Fa La 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 Fall in Love with the festive mugs. These are available in my online store. Comes in a pack of 2. I think these would be a really great gift that you can pop, you know, some little treats inside and give as a gift. So porcelain mugs, great for Christmas giving, and they've got the Stampin' Up logo and all that on them. And I think, you know, even the designs will coordinate with one of the suites in the catalogue, the Merry, Bold and Bright, I think it's called. I still haven't got names of everything down pat, as you can tell. Let me have a quick look. Merry, Bold and Bright suite. So I was correct. Yay. One for me. So that coordinates with it as well, which you know you could make a nice little tag using that kit. There's so many different things you could do with that, so it's a nice little gift idea. All right, Stampin' Up also released last week a new Christmas card kit from the kit collection. It's called Christmas Everywhere Kit. I did actually receive this one this week, so I will be creating with it. It has a stamp set, which is amazing because you can then recreate other projects with it. So I will be doing alternative projects with this kit as well. So keep an eye out. And if you don't see it in the next few weeks, let me know and remind me. You might just have to remind me. Okay. And before I get into the final notices, I just wanted to say and let you guys know about my paper share. So if you haven't heard yet, I'm doing paper shares for the mini catalogue, where you'll receive a quarter pack of each of the 15 designer series papers. That includes the specialty papers and just the normal DSPs. When I get them, I cut them down into quarters, and then I repackage them with, and hang on, I brought a pack in just to show you so you could see. So they're then packaged into plastic cello bags. They have the coordinating DSP, the item number, the price, and then the coordinating colours on the sticker. And then I also have my details on the back, so if you would like to order more. So you can sign up for this paper share. Right now I'm actually on my 2nd round, so I've filled 1 round already. This is a really great way of getting all your DSPs. So some people will run paper shares and they'll pick out some of the papers. I've actually done all 15 designer series papers. So I'll just quickly go through each of the packs. So we have the oxidized copper specialty paper, joyful specialty paper. That's really pretty. Shining brightly specialty paper. This is really pretty as well. Joy of Christmas. Winter Meadow. So if you haven't seen these in the catalogue, take a look. A Walk to Remember, that is that the Gift of Giving DSP pack. Merry, Bold and Bright. Love that, because this is not just Christmas paper. You've got plenty of other occasions that you could use for that one. Melon Mumbo and Granny Apple Green foil. That's really pretty. We have the Snowflake Magic specialty paper. This is gorgeous as well. Lots and lots of shiny specialty paper in this catalogue. Oh Holy Night. Get it out, Tracy. Gorgeous. This one's really pretty. Them Bones. So it's the Halloween themed DSP. Berry Christmas. Love this whole suite. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Garden Walk. This is really pretty as well. Glow in the Dark. And you saw my project last week did glow in the dark, so that's awesome. And then the last one, and I highly recommend, if you don't get any other DSP in this whole catalogue, I highly recommend this one because it's gorgeous. The All About Autumn specialty paper. Really, really pretty. So those are the 15 packs that you'll receive. I'm also gifting as a free gift for people who purchase the paper share with me 3 of those DSPs that I showed you before. So, what were they? The Delightful Floral, Traditions of Saint Nick, and the Shining Christmas. You'll get those 3 free, and then I've gifted lots and lots of ribbon. This is the old Marina Mist. I've got a whole spool that I wanted to be able to use and give out. And then I've created this gorgeous little tag, and this is from the Berry Christmas Suite. So you'll get that as a free gift as well. So there is a sign up over on my blog right now, so please go over, sign up if that interests you. It's $80 plus postage. If you live locally, you don't have to pay postage, but it's a great way of being able to get all your papers in a smaller version, so you don't end up with hoarding a whole heap of papers that you don't like or don't need. It's more manageable to be able to use and get rid of. But if you really like some of those papers, you can then go in and buy the full packs, which, you know, is a great way of saving some money. Oh, so I got the cello bags from Go Packet, I think. Message me and I can give you all the details. I'm not sure. It was online somewhere, but I think it's Go Packet, which do a whole heap of cello bags and things like that. Okay, so for anyone who does shop with me this month, and we have a September host code, I've got a bundle tutorial. So it is this one here. This is September. 55 projects in all with this bundle tutorial. Now there's 3 ways that you can actually get hold of this bundle tutorial. The first one is to place an order with me in my online store using the host code. The second way is you can go over to my blog and purchase this for $28. It's an instant download, so if you're living overseas or you're already shopping with another demonstrator, you can purchase it through me and it'll be an instant download where you can download and then print out or just save onto your computer. And the third way is if you join my team, the Inky Stampers. So anyone who's on my team gets both the bundle tutorial as well as the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundles free every single month. So it's just a little added bonus for being part of the team. And there's some great benefits just for being a demonstrator. Now you can sell and run it as a business, or you can just be, not just be, but you can be a hobby demonstrator and just purchase for yourself. So, you know, you don't have to have the businesses, you don't have to be doing lives or anything like that. So if you have any questions on maybe purchasing the starter kit or questions on being a demonstrator, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you with any questions that you might have. And I would love to welcome you to the team as well. So we have a really great group. So besides the September bundle tutorial, and that is the project that we're going to be working with tonight in our crafting. Oh, just quickly as well, anyone who has signed up for my emails, and if you haven't yet, please do go over to my blog, sign up for my emails. Tomorrow I'll be sending out the tutorial for today's card. So the card that we're going to create tonight, I've got a tutorial just on that card, and I send out to my email subscribers on tomorrow. So every second Friday is when I send out my tutorial from that bundle tutorial. So please go over and do that because you're going to want it. Besides the Crafty bundle tutorial, we also have the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. This month we're focused on lay shops, and we will be creating my card next week on the live, so stick with me next week to see the lay shops card that I'll be creating. But if you would like this bundle tutorial, there's also 3 ways to get hold of that. One would be to place an order of $100 in my online store. You'll get both tutorial bundles plus that little chocolate Halloween treat holder. You can also get it by purchasing it over my blog, and it's $9.99 US because it's a US based bundle tutorial. We sell it in US currency, or if you're part of my Inky Stampers team, you'll also receive this free each month. So super excited to get that next week and show you the Lay Shops suite. All right, are you sick of hearing me talk yet? I'm sick of talking. So let me show you the card that we're going to create tonight, and then I'm going to turn it down to the craft table. It is this one here. We're actually using 3 stamp sets with this one. Can you imagine? 3 stamp sets. We've got the Sketch Plaid, we've got the Trucking Along bundle, and then I've got that gaming stamp set as well. Anyway, so this is the card that we're going to create. I'm going to pop the camera down and we'll get started. I'm sorry, I know that that's super noisy and loud, so I do apologise. Just going to bring my lights in so it's nice and bright. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions or want to interact in any way. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the supplies really quick. I'm using my second favourite die set, the Nested Essential dies. I'm trying to use that as much as I've used the Stylish Shapes. It's going to take a little while, but I really do love this set as well. We have the Trucking Along bundle, and I'm going to be using the punch. So this is a bundle with the online exclusives available now. That stamp set was called Level Complete, just for the happy birthday, but if you don't have this one, you could use any happy birthday sentiment. And then I wanted to use a background stamp, and Stampin' Up have quite a few background stamps in the catalogues, but I've gone with the Sketched Plaid. So I really wanted to do like a masculine card that could also be used for young people as well. So that's what we've gone with there. We have a couple of colours here. I've got Crumb Cake and Azure Afternoon, which is a really pretty bright blue. And we're using Memento Tuxedo Black as well. Okay, so I'm going to move these out of the road, bring my kit in. So for my kit, I have a piece of Crumb Cake card base, which has already been pre-scored. I've got a matting piece of Crumb Cake for our Stitched Plaid stamping. I've got some vellum, Azure Afternoon cardstock, Real Red cardstock, and Basic White thick cardstock. So we're going to do our stamping first. And I'm going to do the lazy stamper with this. I could use my Stamparatus, or I could put it on a block, which would probably be a little bit easier, but I'm going to go with quick. So let's grab just a bit of scrap paper. I'm going to ink up, and I haven't even taken that backing off, so it's completely the same as when I bought it. I'm going to, because this is such a big stamp, we're going to take the ink down to the stamp and just add our ink. So this is tone on tone crumb cake ink on crumb cake card. That's perfect. And then we can do either two ways. We can lay this over the top, which I think I'm going to do, and then just push down. The other thing you can do is you could just place your cardstock over the top and then place another piece of paper, copy paper, scrap paper over the top, and then just push down. You want to make sure that you go all the way around just to get a good clean image, because if you don't and you lift it up, there is no way you're going to be able to line that all up again unless you grab out your Stamparatus. So let's hope that that went all right. Yep, perfect. Probably could have went a little bit more on the side, but you know what? It's not. No one's going to notice any of that. I'm going to grab our piece of white cardstock, and I just grabbed scraps. I didn't actually grab the correct measurements out, but on tomorrow's tutorial over on my email, you'll get the measurements that you need, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my sentiment, which is the happy birthday with the azure afternoon on the white. And we're going to cut that out from the white there. So pretty. I'm also going to bring in Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm going to stamp both the truck and our little presents there. But with the truck, we only need for the window, so I'm just going to do a little bit over the window area. It didn't stamp very well. Let's do that again. So we only need the window that we'll cut out. Okay. I need to clean my stamp. Actually, no, I don't. What am I doing, Tracy? Let's grab our real red. I will have to clean the stamp in just a minute, but we're going to stamp the truck in the real red cardstock. So we have him. Now I need to clean my stamp. And what we're going to do is we're going to re-stamp just the tire section with Versamark ink, and we're going to heat emboss because we really want the tires to stand out and be black, but we want those details as well. So I've got my Stampin' Scrubber, just sprayed my solution on. I'm going to clean it on one side and then dry it on the other. I love this tool. If you don't have this to clean your stamps, I highly recommend grabbing one. It cleans them so much better than anything else that you'll use. So I'm going to use black cardstock, just a piece of offcut there. Because we are going to be heat embossing, I like to use my embossing buddy. This was just scraps out of my card, my scrap bin sort of thing. So I've probably touched them a few times, which means that I'll have fingerprints on here. So by using the embossing buddy, that's going to make sure that we don't have those stray powders anywhere. And I want to just stamp those tires down. I've actually added ink everywhere, but we're only focusing on the tires there. We're going to use white powder, which is part of the basics embossing powders. Comes in white, black and clear. There we go. I'm just going to heat that with the heat tool until it goes nice and shiny. How many of you guys have the Trucking Along bundle? I really like it because it's versatile. It has a great Christmas theme in it, but it actually has lots of other images there that you can create different cards with. And I think if you live in the country or in a country area, you can't go wrong with a truck. Kids love trucks too. Little boys love truck cards. Glenda has it. It's great. Yeah. I agree, Glenda. Okay. So, I need some scissors. I was crafting earlier today and my desk still has some of those remnants on there. So I'm going to just cut out, actually, let's colour first. We're going to colour first. So we're going to bring in our stamping blends. I've got 3 colours, Azure Afternoon, Daffodil Delight and Real Red. And I'm just doing this because this is going to be so much easier to fussy cut out once they're coloured. So I've used the light Azure Afternoon just for the window. Then I'm going to bring in the dark, and I'm actually going to use the dark for the presents on each of them. So Daffodil Delight, Real Red and the Azure Afternoon. And I'm just going to add those 3 colours onto these presents. Now you can see that I've stamped up a little bit for the presents. We want to add a little bit of area down below, and that's how we're going to secure the presents in the back of the truck. So that's really, really important when you're creating, if you're going to create this card, is anything that you're putting in the back of the truck, whether it be the Christmas tree, the presents, the palm tree, you want to make sure that you have a little bit extra down below that you can secure or adhere that to your truck. Okay, so my Real Red dark, and I went with, you know, your basic little boy colours, red, white, red, blue and yellow. Trying to be as careful as I can with these. I need the blue back just for that one there. And then the rest is in Daffodil Delight. Well, Marion has the classic truck. Yeah, Stampin' Up had a truck one that's very, very similar, which is a great one too. It's a good one to keep, Marion. And Sharon has it. She still hasn't used it. Oh, Sharon, you'll have to change your mind and get out and use it. All right. So we have those done. Let's do some quick fussy cutting. Get our pieces ready. This card goes together really fast once you've got your pieces together and ready to go. I have washed my fingers too. If you can see, my fingers are super inky. I've washed them quite a few times, but you know, I did some inky crafting this morning, which was good. I'm just going to need to add our little tires, and I've gone up a little bit again so I have something to adhere my tires to. I'll bring my truck punch in, and we'll just punch him out. I could also fussy cut that, but we do need 2 of the tire treads. Don't know if that's what really called, but mud guards in red. No, I don't think they're mud guards. Mud guards are at the bottom. Anyway, they're wheel guards, I think. That's what I'm going to call them anyway. So we've just punched them out. Now we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. So for our die cutting, we are using that big design. I think I ask this every single time. Got no idea. This shape. So we're using the second largest. And then for our banners for the vellum, I'm using the second largest for that one as well. So that one there. Right. Move this to the side. Let's bring in our die cut machine. Mud guards. There you go, Sue. Thank you. So I'm also going to need my vellum to die cut that. I'm going to run that through first. And then that second largest, and I know you guys have told me before, this weird shape. I don't know what I was doing at school when I learnt shapes. I didn't learn them very well though. Okay. So we have all our pieces ready to go. Let's bring the card in. So we're going to work with these ones first. Where's my presents? Okay, I've lost my presents. Anyway, they'll turn up in just a second, I'm sure. Let's add our window. This is where the take my pick would work really well. Pop him in. So this little added detail looks so good. Look at that. Add my wheels. Oop. And then the guards we're gonna add some dimensionals to. I didn't fussy cut them out, that's why. Grab some little dimensionals, and I'm just going to cut some down to add them in. I think this would work really well with little boys' birthday cards or a big boy's birthday card. I think it'll work well with both. And another little piece. I love to be able to cut down just the sides of your dimensionals. The little minis would probably work well as well, but I've got these ones, and I'm just going to place these over the top. Hi Carolyn, how are you? Oh Jeanette, you're on it. I don't think I cut them out. Thank you. So we have that one. Let's quickly cut out the presents here. So my brain's going at 100 miles an hour. Completely forgot to cut them out. So I've left on enough there to be able to secure into the truck, like so. I'm going to add some liquid glue. My hubby's up in the kitchen, so you may hear a little bit of noise. Isn't that so cute? I love that. Okay. I'm just going to bring in my paper trimmer and cut down the sentiment. So we are going to need that cut down just a fraction. Alright, and I can cut that down a little bit further in a minute. So you can see the linen thread here in the background. What I've actually done is I've grabbed the linen thread, and we've got 3 layers there. So I've measured 1, 2, 3. So I've got my 3 layers, and then I'm just going to add some tear and tape to the back and secure this down. Now you could wrap your tear and tape around the 3 times. You're going to use 3 times, or double the amount of twine than if you do it this way. So this is a simple cheats way, and it saves some of your supplies as well. Oh, thank you, Carol. I love the hearts, that's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to place that down into the tear and tape, move it around, and you can sort of Manipulate these a little bit if you would like, so they're a little bit apart, like so. Wrap them around and stick them down into that tear and tape. I go the extra measure just because I don't want the tear and tape, the linen thread to come out. I'm going to add another layer of tear and tape to the back to make sure they are not going anywhere. I have a bit of a fear that my cards or my projects will go to someone and they'll fall apart, and I really don't like that. So just add a few extra dimensionals, add a few extra bits of tear and tape or a bit more liquid glue, whatever, to make sure that it's going to last. I'm also going to add just my dimensionals now before we start adding everything together. I recommend taking off your backing of your tear and tape. That way your dimensionals will sit down and be adhered well. But we're not taking the backings off just yet. We'll leave them on so we can work with the rest of the card. Alright, so the next thing we have is our little banner with the vellum, which I just thought sort of tones it down just a fraction, and I like that. This one's going to be popped up with a dimensional, and I'm just going to pop a dimensional down, add this on top. Now normally we don't use things like dimensionals to secure vellum down because, you know, you can see it, and that's fine because we are covering that up with the truck, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And I'm going to add more dimensionals because I can. If you're going to post this, you could probably, you know, maybe just add this down with some adhesive so it's not popped up again. I like all that extra bit of pop-up, so it doesn't worry me. Pop him down. So cute. And I'm going to add the happy birthday in there. And look, I'm not going to actually cut this down anymore. I think that will fit really well. And I'm going to use just liquid glue for that. Pop him in underneath that vellum. Like so. Cute. Alright. Let's grab some more dimensionals. We're going to pop that matting piece that was stamped with the Sketch Plaid. Did I say lots of dimensionals on this project? So we can pop him down over the top. So this card's actually quite a simple card. We've got a few extra layers with the dimensionals, but you know, honestly, once you've stamped them and you've fussy cut them, it comes together really quickly. So place him down, and then lastly, just to finish it off, I just dropped my glue, hang on. We're going to use some of our pastel adhesive back sequins. So we've got blue, pink and gold, and the gold ones work really nice. There's actually a few different embellishments with the gold, like with sequins too, so if you don't have these ones, you might have something very, very similar because there's a few different ones in the catalogues. I'm going to just add 3, popping one on that vellum banner as well. There we have it. What a cute birthday card. I think, you know, an older male would love that as well as a young male. So cute. Okay, well there we have it, everyone. Does anyone have any questions? Don't forget, this is just one of the tutorials in the 55 tutorials for September. And you can get the whole tutorial pack by placing an order in my online store, or you can purchase it through my blog. But if you've signed up for my emails, you will receive the tutorial for this card tomorrow in your inbox. So if you haven't signed up for my emails, just go over to my blog, sign up for my emails today. That way you'll be ready to go tomorrow for the tutorial. So yeah. All right. I'm just waiting to see if anyone has any comments or questions before we go. So I will have a new challenge on Sunday. If you're interested in the Tracy Sunday challenge, please come over and check that out. Create something fun, share it with us all. There's still the blues, the theme blues is still available, so you can come and join that one. What else is there? Yeah. Now, don't forget the paper share. If you're interested in that, there's more information on my blog, which, you know, $80, you're getting a quarter pack of all the DSPs. I have the second round is now available, so I'm gathering offers for the second round. So please come and join that if you were interested in that. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, men and boys, absolutely, Jeanette. All right, everyone. I think that's it. I hope that you have a great night. Enjoy your Friday and have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you here next Thursday at 5. Yeah. Have a great night. Bye.